What's up, guys? Welcome back.
Is it an ASMR episode?
Yeah, we're doing ASMR, dude. Buenas tardes.
Gotta open the can of soda.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I got you.
Yeah. Hit us with it.
I legit hit him with it.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, Jesus Christ.
My bad. I didn't mean to squirt on you, bro.
I know English is a second language, man, but it's just a phrase people use, you know?
Yeah, it's not
literal.
It's not literal.
No.
What's up? I'm here with my boy Christian.
It's me, Christian.
We're here, Monster. I'm your boy Monster. I'm here with Christian. We're here to do a little bit of Redditing our days off.
Yeah, Reddit stories.
A story about other people's issues.
Yeah, exactly. Let's judge other people for their issues.
Of course, dude. Why not?
We're Hispanic. That's in our blood to just chismear and talk shit.
You know what? That dead ass. This is just chismeando.
Yeah, it really is. Like, it was just.
Did you hear that?
Did you hear that?
Oh no!
About people we don't know, and the stories may or may not be true.
Now we're the puro chismes.
Yeah, right.
Podcast. What the hell?
I think that's copyright infringement.
Yeah,
at that point.
for real. I'm about to get sued. A cease and desist.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a couple of "Am I the Devil?"
Yeah,
right. It's so we know these guys are the assholes, but what do they do, right? I'm curious. And then you got a couple of regular "Am I the Assholes?" right?
Yes, because I'm a basic bitch and I like to stick to what I know.
All right. I mean, these are also "Am I the Assholes?" They've just been reposted.
Got you.
"Am I the Devil?" So someone else is posting it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They're like, look at this asshole,
idiot that really thought
who doesn't think he's the asshole.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. All right, we're going to start off quick. This is a long one, but hopefully it's good. I don't know. Am I the asshole for euthanizing my daughter's emotional support animal for her own sake?
Just immediately, that sounds horrendous.
He's using a throwaway. So
maybe the dog had rabies or something, you know?
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, there's got to be some sort of, like, is she allergic?
Yeah,
She's dying,
like some logic behind it.
Maybe it's a cat and they got toxic.
Okay, it said animal, right? Didn't say dog?
No, it just says an emotional support.
I don't know why in my head I
immediately want to murder dogs.
Yeah, like,
couldn't possibly
be a cat.
Yeah,
I know. I don't know.
My daughter recently turned 20. She's been dealing with major depressive disorder, social anxiety, anorexia, body dysmorphic disorder, and 2 autoimmune diseases since she was 12.
Oh my God, did my dad post this about me?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, damn.
I'm very involved in her treatment and obviously wanted her to get better. So when her therapist recommended her getting a dog to register as an ESA, we got her one on her 16th birthday. It is a dog named Juniper.
That's a good name.
That is a nice name.
Yeah.
I generally dislike animals, but it was for my daughter's sake, so I caved. Junie and my daughter grew close, and I have seen notable differences in her since we got the dog, especially in her sense of independence and self-esteem. 4 years later, my daughter is now a part-time tutor, volunteers with the elder, and attends school full-time with excellent grades.
Okay. Seems like she did a good turnaround. All right. Doggo came through.
I'm so proud of how far she's come, and though I realize she has ways to go, Junie has helped her, and I credit the dog for that immensely. All right, that alone. Where are you
going
here?
with?
What is going on?
The dog has rabies. It has to be the dog has rabies.
The dog cheated on her.
The dog was having an affair at a Coldplay concert.
What is going on? Here's the problem. While my daughter was at school, Junie got out of the house and got hit by a car. Since we live right in front of the busy street, my wife and I rushed her to the vet and were told that Junie would need surgery that would cost somewhere in the ballpark of $2,000.
Okay.
I make a good salary, but I just cannot justify spending that much on a dog, especially when it may not even work and Junie would probably be crippled. Plus, she was pushing 5 years old, and her breed usually only lives for 9 to 10 years. I mean, that's half her life.
Yo, what the hell?
Due to all these reasons, I decided the humane and logical decision would be to euthanize Junie.
All right.
At this point, I called my daughter to let her know the situation and solution I've chosen, and she freaked out on me.
Yeah,
she tried telling
rightfully
me
so.
How she had $700 in her savings and would quickly find a job to pay me back the rest, to which I declined because A, it's not just about the money, and B, I don't want to risk ruining her mental health by her getting a job, especially since she'd likely have to quit one of her volunteer jobs, which has helped her so much. I explained this to her, but she wasn't hearing reason. So I put, oh God,
she wasn't hearing reason.
She was hysterical for some reason. Yeah. So I put my foot down and said my decision was final because the dog was technically mine since I paid for it. Then I hung up. We put Junie down, surrounding her with love and gratitude. We got home. My daughter had just pulled in and was hysterical. I told her she was too old to be acting like this, and one part of becoming a competent, independent adult was accept what life throws at you. Now she isn't speaking to me. I'm beginning to think I should have at least told her where we were going so she could say goodbye. On the other hand, Junie already served her purpose in helping my daughter.
God,
And
man.
she only had that dog for 4 years, so I don't understand the huge overreaction.
Jesus.
Oh my
This
God.
man may be the devil. Like,
Am I the
legitimately.
asshole, dude?
Yeah. Look, if he was like ignorant to the fact that how much this dog helped her, even then, I think he's not okay, but at least he could plead ignorance. He openly acknowledges that he credits the dog for her mental health.
For her mental health.
And is still like, nah, $2K not worth it.
Right.
You're essentially saying your daughter's mental health is not worth $2,000.
Yeah.
Like, that's nuts.
Does this person like love anything?
I'm
like,
saying,
has he never
like,
experienced,
like,
you know what I mean? Like love and affection. Like
what Patrick Bateman, like from American
is,
Psycho
this
type
man
shit.
Is a psychopath
like,
for real.
Yo,
dude. He's like, I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it.
She's only known him for 4 years.
Yeah.
What's the big deal?
It's
I've
only
known my kid for 4 years.
Yeah.
What the
It's only has half its life left. Like, what's the big deal, bro?
Yeah, so by the time when you hit 40, bro, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to unplug you because
and like he didn't even say like, oh, we're struggling. He was like, I have a good salary, I just don't want to.
He definitely has the money.
Yeah,
It seems
he's
like
I don't feel like it.
Want to spend it.
He's like, it's the principle of the thing.
That is insane.
Wow,
dude.
man. I've said it before. I'm not a dog person. I'm a cat person. I don't like dogs. Even then,
yeah,
that's nuts.
Right.
Like I wouldn't put our dog down.
Even,
I don't even like our dog, and I would not put her down. Like that's crazy.
That's such an insane reaction, and he's freaking out on her about her freaking out.
Yeah,
I really do feel like there's something wrong with this guy for real.
Yeah,
and I feel like this is something like, dude, this is gonna like scar your kid
for the rest of her life.
Now she knows the kind of person you are for real, right? Like,
I mean, and she could backslide. You know, like she could go back into that depression, to that anxiety.
It's even worse now because it's like I have anxiety, depression, and my dad's an asshole.
Yeah, and
my
then
dad
like,
is the devil.
Even if she gets another dog, there's always gonna be that lingering thing of like, what if it dies? You know, like what if it's gone?
I mean, that's insane. That's such a crazy.
Oh my God,
this is such a crazy answer. All right, edit. Jesus Christ. Message received. I guess I'm the asshole. I still believe I made the best choice, but he already killed the dog.
Yeah,
but I suppose I could have let her be more involved.
Or
when you give a kid a dog, dude, you can't just be like, this is my dog.
Yeah.
Especially when they grew up, they raised it, they probably fed it, slept with it. Like, it's the family's dog, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? That's such a crazy.
She's like pleading, like, yo, I will give you $700. I will work to pay it all. Like, please. And he's just like, I don't think you understand. It's not about the money. Yeah. Some people just want to see the world burn.
It just doesn't make sense to me. I'm like, dude, oh my God. Some people are asking the same question, so I'll answer them here. I am not a sociopath. I'm just
debatable
excellent at separating emotion and preference of logic, especially in times of crisis. Whoa. This does not mean I don't feel anything. I love my daughter more than anything in the world. My wife was 100% on my side for the actual decision of putting Junie down and agreed our daughter should not witness it. She did, however, disagree with the words and tone I used towards my daughter when we got home, which is where I began wondering if I was the asshole. That's crazy. Both of you are crazy.
Yeah,
I'm not and have never been jealous of Junie. That's ridiculous. She was an emotional crutch for my daughter and will always be special to me in that way. My daughter did not love me any less after getting the dog. If anything, she loved me more. Lastly, thought I would update you all that I did, in fact, talk to my daughter today. I took her some time to let me in. What the hell is that?
It took her some time to let me in, is what he's trying to say.
Yeah. But once she did, I was able to explain my side. Gave her my reasonings for what I did and convinced her to forgive me. She agreed, and we were all moving past this ASAP.
I mean, words are words, man. Like, I can say it's okay, and it's not okay. Like,
I'm actually about to run out and get her a favorite fast food for dinner, and we're having a family movie night. She is still acting distant and mopey, but she has her regular therapist appointment tomorrow, so I'm confident she can vent there, and her therapist can help her get through this without any permanent damage. So she's like, I'll just let someone else deal with this.
Yeah. Like, dude, you're the parent, man, and like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
To just pass it off, bro. Like, you need to fix your own issues.
Yeah.
This is your problem. You caused this problem. By the way, I also offered to get her another dog, which wasn't easy for me, and she declined. So I don't think her
wasn't
bond
easy for me
with the dog and like animals in general was for an unbreakable and solid as all your comments. are claiming Junie just wasn't meant to be around that long, and I'm glad my daughter was able to have 4 years with the dog she liked.
Are we sure he didn't hit the
Now
dog
we're
with a car?
moving on to the end. Yeah. Edit 2 to everyone leaving horrendous messages to me in my DMs. Take a look at yourself and the words you're using against me, and consider how hypocritical it is that you're calling me an asshole when you're telling me you hope my daughter murders me.
I don't think that makes you. I think that's a valid thing to wish upon someone.
Oh my God, dude. This man is. What is this dude?
Like, you're a horrendous person. Everyone's telling you you're a horrendous person, and you're like, nah, that can't be it. That can't be it. Everybody on the internet is wrong. Clearly they just don't understand where I'm coming from.
I guess I'm the asshole.
Like, dude. And like the lack of remorse is what's crazy to me. Like, just be like, she'll get over it. Like, there's no. Like, he says he talked to his daughter and like she heard his side of the story. Like, has he even tried like to understand where the hell she's coming from, how she feels, like how much that dog meant to her, and like they took it away from her? Like, oh my God.
One of the comments, in fact, you're the asshole. In fact, I've never been so positive. Someone in this sub is an irredeemable asshole.
For real though, man. That is nuts.
Oh man, you're the asshole. Jesus Christ is actually sickening. Saying that Junie already served her purpose in helping my daughter is such a gross thing to say. How do you know your daughter doesn't still rely on that dog emotionally? Just because she's doing better doesn't mean she still doesn't have those mental health issues. You basically killed your daughter's best friend for no reason. You said you could afford the surgery. I wouldn't be surprised if your daughter regresses majorly because of this. Shame on you. Damn, I feel bad for the kid, man.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not a kid, but still like a kid at heart. Like, I feel bad, like losing your best friend.
How old was she? Did it say?
She's 20 now.
20? That's still a kid.
Yeah. All right. I think this is one of the highest one. You're the asshole. You likely ruined her mental state by killing her dog. Much more than than a job would have. I mean, seriously.
Yeah. No, facts.
Because now I feel like there's this lingering, like, you killed my best friend for no reason, dude.
Yeah.
Who the are you? It's like trying having a kid name a chicken just to like murder it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why are you letting them name the chicken?
Like, why?
I'm amazed that you think that what you did was okay. You basically killed her best friend. Also, 5 years is only half her life. That's like saying someone is better off dying at 50 than than trying to get a life-saving surgery. What's crazy is like there are programs in place for people that can't afford the surgeries. You know what I mean? Like, there's places you can reach out and they'll work with you. Sometimes, the veterinarians be like, yeah, you know what, we can write this off, whatever, if you really can't afford it. But the fact that he could, he
didn't want to. He didn't want to, which is crazy. Like, it sounds like
definitely something deeper going on.
Yeah.
Like, dog ate his shoes or something. I don't know.
I would be very surprised if he even values like human life at that point. Like, he's just
dude.
like, everybody's just a tool. Just a little cog in the machine. It's giving big CEO energy.
So it might be the CEO of some big ass company, dude. That's even 10 times worse because he more definitely has the money.
Yeah. I mean, he was very like, I have a good salary, bro.
Yeah,
I just want y'all to trust.
And then he offered to buy her another dog.
Yeah, so he has the money.
How much you gonna drop on another dog? If he dropped $2,000 on a new dog, I would lose my shit. I don't know what. That's a power move right there, dude. What the?
Oh my God! How much does dog cost? About $2,000.
Done. Two. Yeah. I don't know what the to do with that.
Oh my God, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's so wild to me.
I don't even know what to say. I feel so lost in words. And I'm like, how could you be so inhuman, dude?
Yeah.
Like, it's like saying, she's taking medication, she feels better. She doesn't need the medication anymore.
She don't need the medicine
You don't
anymore.
know, man. The dog. Damn, that's evil, bro.
You know how I know they had the money to like help this dog? The daughter did volunteer work.
That's right.
What impoverished family has time for volunteer work?
Right?
Yeah, like
that's true. I don't know.
Crazy.
That man is the literal devil, dude.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yes. Do you want to read one of yours?
Yeah, sure. We'll flip flop here. Yeah.
I need a break from my horrible dyslexic reading.
Oh no, I'm just as bad. Okay. There's a am I the asshole? So like in the same vein, but without a verdict, I guess. Am I the asshole for refusing to take in my about to be orphan step siblings? My dad has been married to a lady called Charlotte for 6.5 years. I, 26 female, never lived with Charlotte or Charlotte's kids who were 1 and 3 when she married my dad. The kids were 1 and 3. They lost their father when Charlotte was pregnant with the youngest. Now my dad has been diagnosed with terminal brain cancer and Charlotte with terminal cervical cancer.
Whoa.
Cancer beating their asses. Cervical cancer, and Charlotte is now receiving hospice care.
Damn.
They want me to take in their children and raise them as nobody in their bio families can/is willing. And my dad's family have never had. Crap, lost it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll slide up and like delete.
Smart way to do it. Yeah.
Because I keep doing that too.
Yeah, they don't believe in paragraphs. I've never had anything to do with them, but I never had much to do with them either. I was not very involved in their lives. I saw them once or twice a year and was never super close to my dad either. Nothing has changed with his diagnosis, and a part of me has some resentment that he cares so much about these kids, but not me, the kid who is his literal biological child, who he always seemed most disinterested in. Dad and Charlotte are going nuts that I would let her kids go into foster care. And they have told me time and time that these kids are my siblings. Step siblings, yes. But they are in no way my real siblings, and I'm in no way willing to essentially become their parent. My refusal has been met with so much hostility from both my dad and Charlotte, and now she's scrambling to find someone else while trying to shame me into changing my mind. Am I the asshole?
How old are the kids?
They were 1 and 3. So Charlotte, they've been together for 6.5 years.
Oh,
so,
okay, so like 7.
So
like
9
10.
and 7. Yeah.
That's tough. Damn. What do you think?
Before reading the comments, my opinion here, it is a tough one because it's like these are kids, like it sucks, but also it is not her responsibility. It is a lot to ask someone to be like, I need you to become a parent. You know?
Yeah, it is.
And it's not like she grew up with these kids. They weren't like, her dad apparently was barely in her life. They weren't close. So it's kind of like, what responsibility do I have here to do this? You know, like it is crazy. I don't know if there is a right or wrong answer here, but like, you know,
I think, I don't know, man. I would honestly feel like, because I'm thinking for the kids, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it'd be right to break them up, send them to foster care. You know what I mean? This is a person that they're familiar with, they can relate to. It's not fair to her. She got the short end of the stick, right? Because maybe she doesn't want to be a parent.
Yeah.
But, you know, the kids just lost their parents, man. I don't know. I feel like it's something that the righteous thing to do would be to do your part and help. And I mean, it's not fair. None of it's fair. You know, them losing their parents isn't fair. You know what I mean? Them relying on you isn't fair and expecting you to take the kids. But I think the right thing to do would be to take them in. You know what I mean? Honestly, because they're, like I said, she's okay. They're not close, but they are a familiar face. You know what I mean?
I guess
they need help. They need someone to rely on right now. They need some sort of stability. And I don't know. It's kind of fucked. You know what I mean? It's a shitty situation to be in.
Yeah.
I don't blame her for not wanting to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but if she were a saint, I'd be like,
yeah.
You know
that's
what I mean?
the thing. I think if she were like a saint, like but I don't think it makes. The question is she an asshole? I don't think it makes her an asshole.
Does it make her asshole?
If she says no,
I don't think
so.
An asshole.
Sometimes you got to be selfish in life. And just to highlight here, so she says she saw them maybe once or twice a year. And so say over 6 years, so maybe saw them 12 times over the course of both of their lives, which, I don't know. I've seen alley cats 12 times. It doesn't mean I'm going to take it in. I know it's not a...
probably not.
It's not a it's a false equivalency, but you know, I don't know.
I don't know. Does it make her an asshole? No. But I also feel like if my cousins, let's say in Mexico, call me, hey man, you know, I need you to. We're dying, and you know, I'd feel, you know, okay, it's not fair. I guess they're cousins, but you know what I'm saying. Like I'd feel like I'd have to do what's best for the kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe because I'm a father now, you know what I mean? And maybe she doesn't feel that way because she doesn't have kids, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. That's tough. That's a very tough situation.
I think we diverge here, man.
Yeah.
I don't think I would say yes.
Yeah.
I would genuinely be like, why are you asking me?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't understand. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is not my responsibility, and
No, it's
and
not.
I
It's
understand
not.
like the
Yeah.
right thing to do would be like, yeah, but also it's like there's a flip side of that. Like there's an expense to that, you
Yeah,
know?
of
Like
course.
it's so I don't know.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't know if I would say yes, and
Right,
I don't
right.
think it makes her a bad person to put herself first.
That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't make you an asshole. It doesn't
Yeah.
make you a bad person. Like I feel like most people shouldn't be expected to be saints. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like you have to know what you're capable of and what you want to do and what you can do and where you want to be. You know what I mean? It's not something that you shouldn't have to give yourself up
Yeah.
for someone else. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Especially when you already have kids, when you already have your responsibilities that you know.
Mhm.
Who knows if she's struggling, if she's dealing with it, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? But that's just how I feel. I feel like I would want to do what's best for the kids, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? And I want to be there for them in that sense. It would suck. It would be hard. It would be very hard, you know?
Yeah.
But I agree, man. I don't know. I don't think she's the asshole. That's my final verdict.
Yeah.
I don't think I think they, I don't want to call them assholes, but I feel like they should have.
The parents.
I think at some point should have had a conversation. Like we need to figure something out.
Yeah,
instead of
no.
just assuming that
I agree.
she's taking.
I think
the
that
kids.
if anybody's the asshole in the story, it is the parents, because
Yeah.
it is literally their responsibility to
Right.
have a plan set
We
up
need
should
to have
something
a
happen to
plan.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least some life insurance, bro. Something.
Yeah.
So let's delve into some of these comments here. First one, you're not heartless for setting a boundary. Love and obligation aren't the same thing,
Yeah.
and no one gets to guilt you into motherhood.
Right. Exactly.
No, that's fair, you know? Let's see. Sounds like a catastrophic failure by your dad and Charlotte, that the only person they can ask to literally be a new parent to their kids has met these children less than a dozen times. No wonder they're panicking. Not the asshole.
Yeah.
Someone said, where the hell is her extended family? All these years, they never saw anyone. That is true. Like, they had to have like other family members. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like just to assume your daughter.
At
You know what I mean?
26, taking 2 kids.
Right.
Like,
that's yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking back when I was 25 when we had our daughter, and like I was struggling.
Yeah.
Like
for
to have
real.
2 that, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot. Like, who knows where she was in her career? I don't know. As a parent, one has to face the reality that one may not be there for their child before they're an adult. So that parent has to find someone that agrees to watch them in the event that something happens, not the asshole. No,
Yeah.
that's fair. Yeah.
No, I agree. I think pretty much everybody's saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Like,
Is there a controversial? Can you sort by controversial? I'm curious. No, right? The app sometimes won't let you search.
Let me see. The comments?
Yeah, you can search by like top or controversial.
I don't think so. I don't even know how to do that.
Yeah,
I'm
sometimes
a
it won't let you.
boomer.
But you could see like what has the most likes and dislikes kind of
Mm.
thing. You know.
I could scroll to the bottom and see what has a bunch of dislikes. Let's see.
Nah.
Nah, I'm not seeing anything that's
Yeah.
like super. Oh wait, there's a filter button. Hold on. Controversial. Got it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Someone just said, I will take them in, but that's just me.
Oh, it's just like that.
Taking care of someone is an act of love. Not the asshole, but be prepared for your dad to leave you nothing in his will and have everything. If there is anything after medical expenses, put into trust for the other kids. Like,
I mean, that's normal.
if
I
that's your
think.
deciding factor
Yeah.
on whether or not to be a good person, is
Right.
like, am I going to be in the will?
Am I
You're
gonna
not
be
a
in the
good person,
will?
bro. Like,
Right,
come on,
right.
like, just f off.
Right.
This is very hard because it's not the kid's fault about the whole situation. Foster care is the last thing. But in his defense, he has every right to feel the way he does. I'm pretty sure it was a she. I thought, yeah, he said female. I don't know why this person's saying he.
Maybe talking about the dad.
But have the parents have financial issues set up for the kids. This person's illiterate.
All right, we get it.
Yeah.
It's fine. Anyways, yeah, dude, that's tough, dude. I didn't expect to get.
I figured I
this
saw
deep.
the title on that one. I was like, okay, this one's gonna be good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough choice, but yeah, I think it's, I don't know if you believe in afterlife or not. I guess.
Yeah.
You get rewarded up there.
All right, we're gonna go do another Am I the Devil? I pretended to have a vasectomy. 2 years later, my wife is pregnant.
All right.
Hello, Reddit. I've been a long-time lurker, but I haven't posted. I'm a frequent user of this app. However, my wife doesn't really like it. But
Already
I
a
still want
bad
to
person.
Be
You man, a
precautious.
frequent redditor.
Yeah, a
Alrighty.
frequent lurker,
Yeah,
bro. Not
like,
even
bro.
redditor. And she knows my user, so this is my throwaway account. By the way, I put a too long didn't read at the bottom. Damn, that man does Reddit. Also, why is he like introducing himself like a robot? This is kind of sociopath.
Yeah, he sounds creepy. I'm not gonna
sounds
lie to you.
creepy.
Right away. You sound creepy, bro. Huh? Are you sure you're married?
Yeah. I am going through a horrible dilemma, and I'm so deep in. I have no idea what to do. My wife and I have been married for 9 years, and we have 2 kids together, and we aren't planning to have any more. Did I write this? Well, my wife is set on the idea, but I wanted to have at least 5 kids, and she only wanted to have
5?
one or none. This doesn't take away from the fact that she is a great mother. It's just her preference. Going into the marriage, we sort of compromised to have maybe 2 or 3 kids. I'm set on having 3, but she doesn't want any more. It's been 5 years since having the first 2. And around 2 years ago, she was hell-bent on me getting a vasectomy. I wasn't comfortable with it and refused, but it became the center of arguments. We dated for 5 years before getting married, so we have been together for a total of 12 years. When this occurred, now we have been together for 14. These were such lovely times, and I didn't want to end a relationship on this, especially since we have kids together, so I agreed to get the vasectomy after months of arguing. Fast forward to now, my wife is pregnant. She doesn't know how this could have happened, but I do. I never got the vasectomy.
But I do.
2 years ago. I pretended that I got it, and I told her someone else took me to the appointment, and I took off a week from work so I can recover from it. I tried to be precautious. Be precaution during sex by pulling out, but it clearly didn't work. Now my wife is furious. I told her that the vasectomy could have failed rather than telling the truth. She's also scheduling appointments with a lawyer so she can sue the practice in which when I received the surgery. However, if they have the records, it would prove that I've never got it. Now my wife is also thinking about having an abortion, but I'm trying to convince her to drop this whole thing, and if anything, this child is a miracle. What should I do? I'm worried that if I tell the truth, then she will leave me. I don't want to lose her. She's the love of my life. I don't know what I can do without her. I know this is my fault, but please help me on how I should go about this. Yeah.
Jesus, man. Why?
Yeah.
Why to so many things? First of all, why 5 kids, man? What are you, starting a farm?
Jesus. Yeah.
Why would you lie about this? Like, why not just get to proceed? It's reversible. Like,
yeah.
Oh my God. Like, and also, how long did he say he had the vasectomy for? He said he got it for like a few years. Like, he said he had it, like a few years went by.
Yeah. 2 years ago.
Okay, so 2 years ago. So there was a 2-year period where he would pull out and his wife never questioned it. Like,
yeah, for real.
Like, that had a vasectomy. Like, what's going on here, bro? Like,
you're not. Yeah. I think that would be red flag number 1. Like hold up. You're being awfully precarious.
Oh my God, man. Like,
someone said, honestly, I hope she leaves you. Also, I'm pretty sure in some states this would fall into grounds of rape.
I feel like it would, right?
Yeah.
Like,
that's crazy. Someone said, do you often lie and betray your wife?
I mean, for real, like, this is a pretty big lie. Like, it's not a little white lie. Like, bro.
Yeah.
Having a kid is such a big life decision. To like unilaterally make that decision for the both of you is just so grody.
True, man.
Like, geez.
And she thinks, she's thinking they're safe, right?
Yeah.
Like, they're good to go.
Yeah. She's lawyering up right now.
Right.
Like, and God forbid this man doesn't like, man up and like tell the truth. Like, like, there's litigation that happens and like it just all comes to light that like, oh, he never had a sex, and then she looks like she has egg on her face.
You can't let it go that far, dude.
I mean, this guy seems like he would.
I probably.
Oh my God.
Someone said, wow, never said this so bluntly, but you are a piece of poop, mate. What are you going on about? Forcing your wife to have children? Imagine the roles reversed.
Yeah,
She
for
told
real.
you she tied her tubes and you wanted one kid, and she milks your dick every day to get pregnant. There's no way in hell you get away with this, dude.
Jeez.
You fucked her trust so hard it got a. Okay, I probably have to cut that. If she doesn't divorce you, I don't know what is she doing with you.
That's fucked. That is, man.
I mean, what did you expect, dude?
So like, did he just take a week off of work and was just like
He just took a week off of work.
hobbling around the house, like
Yeah.
pretending?
It's like,
Like,
got ice on your nuts
yeah.
for a week.
His wife's over here like bringing him food. He's like, thank you.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah,
Damn, that's crazy.
terrible person, man.
Yeah, dude. Don't lie to your wife.
Don't lie to your wife. Yeah.
More of the story. Stop lying.
Yeah. If you say you got a vasectomy, go get that vasectomy, bro.
Yeah, for real.
It's reversible. You'll be all right.
Yeah, legit.
It is, fun fact, a lot safer than any medical procedure that women can do. So, be a responsible man and get a vasectomy if they ask you to. So,
Also, I mean, I feel like if you're having these issues, like, communicate with your wife,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Talk to her. Hey, I wanna do this, but I slick don't wanna. Like,
Yeah.
I slick, this and that, and you have concerns. Like, I know they said they were arguing about it, but like, have a legit conversation of like your concerns. It is your balls at the end of the way,
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like
that is true.
maybe if you guys, all right, maybe not vasectomy, but then birth control, something else. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think they should do it, especially what I mean. But nah, definitely have a conversation, man. Don't be scared. You're better off. Like, you're trying to avoid this conversation to the point that you're losing your damn marriage. It's not worth it, dude.
Like, oh my God.
What are you doing?
What are you doing, bro? Get it together.
Right.
Get a backpack. Gather all your shit. Put the shit in the
It's time to go.
backpack so you have your shit together.
It's time to go, dude.
Yeah. All right. This will be the last one, I believe. This one also is just very blocky, so I'm gonna bear with me. I promise you I could read.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for telling my sister-in-law that she's bitter, jealous person after she insulted my clothes at a family dinner? I've always had a weird relationship with my sister-in-law. She's 16 years older than me. My brother is 15 years older than me, so naturally there's an age gap. My sister and I have always voiced our comments about her in the way that we don't always agree with the things she says or does, but I always said it's my brother's life and his wife, and that's how he's happy. I don't care, but this afternoon, my parents had a barbecue since my sister and family are visiting from out of state. My sister-in-law has always made snide, underhanded comments towards me about my childless lifestyle, how I'm a cat lady, in a negative tone, but I love my cat, so being a cat person is not really an insult to me. She thinks being a millennial, we're all selfish and don't want kids and etc. Today was my breaking point because I come in and I'm wearing pink barrel jeans and a sage colored shirt. I spent the majority of my teenage and early 20s at war with my body. And now that I'm 31 and into fitness and a gym person, I feel comfortable and I like exploring with clothes and stuff that I didn't allow myself in. She said, laughing, that my outfit was trying to look young and that I'm older and I should be dressing more mature, and how I spend my money on silly things like Legos, books, other nerdy things. And I said, just because I'm older doesn't mean the things I like suddenly go away. And she said that at some point I had to grow up and that I would understand since I'm not a real adult and not a mom, and how I'm still single. I got up and told her, you're an adult, but you're bitter and miserable. Your only friends are your kids. You brag about traveling, but you're in massive credit card debt. But I don't tell you how to live your life. Why are you up all in mine? She got mad and told my brother they were leaving. My sister said, well, she started it, but my parents think I should have kept it to myself and ignored her. I don't think it wasn't the time and place. Oh, I do think it wasn't the time and place to have that. But she kept poking and I snapped. My mother said I should apologize to keep the peace, but my sister said it's about time someone told her. So, yo, sis is a real one, bro.
Oh, no.
I don't know where to go from here. I don't regret what I said, but I do feel bad that everyone saw it happen.
Right.
Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Call her on a bullshit. Vehemently, she's not the asshole.
Right.
Yeah, like... the idea of someone just constantly talking shit about how you live your life and like your interests and how like they don't fit into their mold of what an adult should be you, man.
Right.
Like, what makes you the deciding factor on what is and is not an adult?
I mean,
And,
there's
like,
clearly some projection there.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
There's
there's
some
some
jealousy
insecurities
or
there, yeah.
insecurities. Like, look at this asshole gets to spend all their money on stuff they
They
want.
Look at her being all fit and like
Right,
clothes.
taking it serious. And
Yeah.
you get that all the time, man. Let's say like you try to work out and better yourself. The first thing you hear, especially in a Hispanic family,
Oh,
bro,
yeah.
they're like, "Look at this guy
Yeah.
trying to better himself. What a loser!" And I'm like, "F you, man!" Like, so like I remember growing up trying to like, I'm gonna eat a salad for dinner, and they're like, "What?
Look at this guy."
What's up, flaco?" You know what I mean? Like they start with you, but there is like the insecurity that they're trying to project. Like,
Yeah.
man, I'm
Like,
doing
I
what's
don't want
best.
you to be better than me.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Look at this guy trying.
I'm saying,
But-
give up like the rest of us.
I will say millennials are doing a phenomenal job of like not giving a shit of like
Yeah, of the norm.
of like the norms and growing up and like, you know, and there's, you know, at some point at least like Gen X and stuff losing interest and stuff they
Yeah.
used to do, put it aside, and now we're like, man, who gives a shit, dude? I'm not-
If it makes me happy.
if I'm paying the bills, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'll buy that Lego set, man. I don't
I'm
give a
saying,
fuck.
bro,
You know what I mean?
yo,
Like it is what it is.
Facts.
There's nothing wrong with. I mean, making it your entire identity, that might be an issue at some point, right?
Hey, shut up. Shut your mouth. Shut your dirty mouth.
like Disney kids and I mean adults and stuff like that, right? But
that's fair.
no offense to Disney adults listening.
Uh,
But I mean, you know, there's nothing wrong with maintaining what you enjoy,
Yeah.
man, what you love. Like
exactly.
you know, it's who you were, what made you who you are today. So
Yeah, you lose that spark and you lose a
what's the
part of
point?
yourself. You know?
And then what's the point of doing anything, dude?
Yeah,
Work for the rest of your life and die? Like
yeah, that's what they
fuck
want, bro.
that, man. You know.
Yeah. I will say the line of insulting she went down, that I know that cut deep because Jesus Christ.
I feel like that was premeditated.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
She
yeah,
was
yeah.
definitely like had that written.
I'm
somewhere.
saying she rehearsed that in the shower a few times,
Right.
you know.
If she ever says
Yeah.
something, I'll have it ready.
I don't like the idea of like them like you should have kept the peace. You should have like apologized. Like why? Why do I have to be the one?
Yeah,
Like they didn't have to say shit. Like
it
they
depends
didn't have
on
to
the
start
set.
it.
Where were they?
They were at a family barbecue.
Nah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like if in certain settings, like out of respect for, let's say I'm at your house and I'm arguing with somebody, out of respect for you. I'm
Okay, yeah,
not
that's
gonna
fair,
try
yeah.
to, like, but if I'm home,
But even
Or-
in that situation, like, why is it that I'm being called out but they
Right.
aren't? You know?
No, definitely. There definitely is like if you don't dish it out, right?
Yeah,
you can't
yeah,
take it. Like you're literally being an asshole,
Yeah.
insulting this person, and expect him not to react. I
Exactly.
think that's absurd.
That's
crazy.
like, so using the same example, if you're at my house and like, I don't know, Juju came up to you and was like, "You're a bitch,"
right.
and then like no one did anything about it, and you smacked him across the face,
Yeah.
and then we're like, "Whoa, you can't do that, bro." It's like, well, like, why didn't anybody say
Right.
anything to him first? You know,
Right,
like,
right,
I feel like it's justified.
Right. But
I
then
don't
if I did slap him, then I would be a bitch. Like
I mean, fair. Well, you're bitch slapping him to get the bitch off of you to give it to him. You know, like, you know.
Yeah.
So
Poor Juju. He's like defend himself.
he would never do it. He's a sweetheart. We love him.
No, he definitely he does it all the time.
Well,
I have to,
yeah.
I have to keep him straight sometimes.
It's come from a place of love. He's never called me a bitch, to my knowledge.
Yeah. Ooh, the Christian, that bitch.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Nah,
but
that's
yeah.
absurd. I feel like dude. I'm so tired of this like old person tries to shit on you and thinks they can just insult somebody
And get away with it.
because of social norms. Like no one's gonna say anything back. Nah, man.
Fuck
Dude,
that.
say something, dude.
Yeah.
You know, because they're not gonna stop until you do. Essentially, you know.
Very true. So let's read some of the comments. Not the asshole. Sometimes things just need saying, and you put up with it for this long. So good for you. Someone literally said, I think she's projecting her insecurities onto you. So good point there, sir.
Yeah.
Not the asshole, obviously. Truth hurts, definitely. Around and find out, absolutely.
Yeah.
Your mom wants peace, and she should tell her son and daughter-in-law to pull their heads in. See, that's what I mean. Like, bro, you want peace.
Right.
Yo, it applies to everybody, bro.
Right. I don't want peace.
Yeah.
I want, what is it? Is that sound bit?
What?
You don't know that sound bit?
Oh,
The African dude.
Yeah.
I don't want peace.
I want violence.
I want problems or something like that.
I think it's violence, isn't
Violence?
it? Yeah.
I want violence. Yeah.
I for that.
I don't know why I made him like French.
Yeah, it got Frenchy there. That I don't know.
Maybe he's from Swahili to speak French.
I think people in Ghana speak French? I don't know.
There's a French version.
There
of
is,
those languages. Yeah.
But also the French are very, we want war type shit.
Oh yeah, dude. I don't get the trouble.
They had a whole revolution.
Right.
Yeah.
They throw a revolution every Tuesdays, bro.
Yeah.
2 Tuesdays a month. Like,
yeah, man.
They're burning trash cans and storming capitals. Like,
yeah. You tell them like, the price of snails went up. They riot,
bro. Yeah. Y'all gotta escargot, bitch. Like, we're not doing this.
Oh my God. Prime that joke right there. Love that.
Yeah. But yeah, dude.
Escar, get the boy. But yeah, that's all I had.
Yeah.
How long have we been going?
No, we can call it. It's like
okay,
40 something minutes.
All right. Well, that was fun. Nice little addition to our regular little back and forth. If you guys like this, please let us know by liking and commenting, and let us know what you'd like to hear more of or talk about, or give us your opinions on all these stories. You know?
What do you guys think? Are they the assholes? Are we wrong?
Yeah. Are we?
I mean, that's not true.
Am I the asshole for not taking them kids in?
Nah. Guys, if you guys have your own Reddit stories, you want us to
send it to us.
Hey,
link it in the comments.
Send it to us. Yeah, link it to us. Comment to us. DM. I don't think they can DM.
Can you DM on YouTube?
Is there a DM?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Out. TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm friends with everybody on TikTok.
That is true.
But yeah, guys, send us whatever story you want. Maybe it doesn't have to be Am I the Asshole? We can do No Sleep.
Yeah.
We can do.
Give me a story about your personal life. I'll read that out loud.
Yeah, make an Am I the Asshole post and then have us read it. Yeah. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Follow us on YouTube, TikTok. You can listen to us on Spotify and Apple Music, Apple Podcasts. By the way, we got everything going.
Yeah, we on everywhere.
You guys enjoy whatever you pay for. We're here. Yeah, we're there.
And hope you enjoyed as much as we enjoyed putting this little show on for you. So.
Buenas noches.
Peace out.
Peace.